Good evening, everyone. As always, I hope you had a good weekend, or good week, and have a good weekend planned. Getting off the menu real quick, because the music's pretty loud. Assuming you can hear it, because YouTube, once again, is suggesting that the audio isn't coming through. So, once again, just gonna cycle real quick. Hopefully the audio comes through properly. Anyway, playing more Pokemon Coliseum today, Gale of Darkness, which is the sequel. Words are hard, if you can't tell, but I'm looking forward to it. And again, my friend sent me a message saying that people have had issues with this game, that it has crashed consistently and lost incorrupted save data, which sucks. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but I don't think it's going to stop me from playing. Just making sure that I didn't forget to heal my Pokemon and whatnot. Okay, I had this moment of like paranoia that it hadn't saved. I didn't realize we made it all the way back. Anyway, my memory of this game truly is quite foggy. I know that I got to the final boss once, but I can't say that I ever beat the game. And with that in mind, my memory of everything that takes place in the game is a little sketchy, so I will be paying quite a bit of attention to dialogue. And I'm gonna need to know where to go. There's going to be a fight in here somewhere. Super potions are good. Who do I want to send out first, though, is another question. Balto has been pretty good. Numel has been dying a lot. I want Espeon to level up a little bit, so I think Balto and Espeon seems like an okay combo. Knows Mudslap doesn't know his Psychic type yet. I mean, Espeon doesn't have a Psychic type move yet either, so... This is no place for a child to be sightseeing. Morbid. That Lopad's a little spooky for our Bolt Boy. Probably knows Water Gun or Bubble, either. This one, please. Psybeam, that's good. So I think we are going to try to focus down the load pad. Hopefully we're faster than it, too. Balto is pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Because then Bite can take out the Spike pretty cleanly, I hope. Staryu. Also scary. Staryu's just basic water, not also psychic. I could just learn psychic techniques, right? Yeah. But, you know, quick and fast. That's cool, I guess. Espeon is so cute. This is no place for battles, too. You were just saying that because you lost, my guy. Letting in a child like this unchallenged, what is wrong with Cipher's security? Lots of things. That looks like it should be interactable. A lot of this looks like you should be able to interact with it. Anyway. We fought these two yokels. And so I suspect kind of, since the little banners here are putting out the same color as Lady's hair, that we're gonna fight her next. I think she has a Delcatty and a Grumpig. And I think the Delcatty's a shadow Pokemon. Nope, okay. Where do you think you're going? Stop that scurrying around. Wow, that was a little spooky. Doesn't matter, right? Hang on, less so. I mean, okay, if it has levitate, it's a little thing. So it probably has, like, 30. Havana, I think? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna call balls. Well, we just, I don't know. Carvana's scary for many reasons in this fight. I think his Spinnerak's just gonna get stomped by any shadow move ever. I guess the odds of the Carvana knowing a non-shadow move are pretty slim, but Shadow's gonna be super effective anyway. But I think we were going to send out Flappy there. Confusing. Maybe, well, this Flappy's going to be special attacking. So I don't know if they'll look really that good. Espeon's honestly not great in this situation either, but... And Carvana might have a rough body. But let's try that. Yeah, rough skin. Ouch. Okay, so I feel like if I use Thundershock on Carvana, it's probably going to kill it. So then we're going to Thunder Wave. Let's see what Bite does. Yeah, much more, which is good. Oof. I was hoping that since it wasn't using Thundershock, it would be on Flappy. Sorry, Espeon. Houndour is probably our best bet. I mean, maybe Doom will take out the Magnemite. It knows Ember now, so sure, sure. I have a great ball, so I'm gonna try it on the Carvana. Hopefully that's enough. Again, I don't know capture ratios at all. Yeah, cool. Sign? Hey, thanks for wasting your turn. Okay, maybe not quit. Thanks for not killing yourself. That's really what I care about. A lot of types here. I like the way the Magnemite twists its little mag hands. Yeah, wasn't enough. That's good. That was what I was afraid of. I thought about swapping out, but goodness gracious. Ah, man. Let's send out Houndour to get the experience at least. We'll be assuming that it kills it. The Thundershock kills it. Go right ahead. Feel free to wander and look around. Okay, we're definitely gonna go back and heal up half of our team. Okay. Little boy, what are you up to? You shouldn't get into mischief when you're visiting someone else's place. Yeah, try this at home. I think the Chimecho is Shadow Pokemon as well. No. We will call Baltoy here. And well, I think the Jigglypuff's a little scarier because it's probably going to sting a lot. And there we go. No thoughts, head empty. Are we playing with the old rap rules? Is Baltoy just cooked? Or... yeah, it looks like Baltoy might just be cooked. Hey, yes, we will make room for confusion. Yeah, I think we just get rid of tackle. We can keep tail whip if needed. I think tackle. Gun sparse. Dang. Chimeko's a normal type, right? Or is it almost like... Okay, probably normal psychic if it's not very effective. Or is it just psychic? Crazy. I've never bothered to use a Chimeko. I think I've caught one for a Pokedex in Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, but definitely didn't fit. We'll probably keep using special attacks. Oh, he said as he accidentally used Bite. Maybe Dunsparce has a huge special defense though, so... You know, or I guess it's a critical hit, but what do you tell? Didn't someone raise you properly? How could you come in and make a mess of our place? I probably should have swapped Baltoy out, because Dunsparce was not much of a threat. Espeon's a little less weak on his own now that they know a special attack, but I'm still hesitant to put Spinnerack out without a strong backup. Full heal. I kind of want to go get Carvana, just because having water type might be better than having a second psychic type. And also just efficiency of trying to purify Pokemon. I probably will end up doing Mount Battle at least a little bit on the stream. Both for the sake of purifying and for the sake of just making sure my Pokemon aren't underleveled. I also think there's at least one moment in the story besides the very beginning that you need to. I love that it actually shows the Pokeball. That was the right way. Oh, hey. Just where we... Wow. Whew. Never thought that Cipher's big man would deign to show up here in person. I saw him in real flesh and blood, and he's menacing. The sight of him gave me shivers. Master Greeble's supposedly making a personal tour of all Cipher's facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so we can proceed with his plans without ending up with a fiasco like last time. What? Who are you? You suspicious intruder. How long were you there? You might be just a kid, but we can't let you walk out. Clots. So Kecleon is a very interesting Pokemon. I think we're gonna let Numel Dig is best on a fast Pokemon where they might target it before you use it. Numel's gonna be slower than everything except maybe Snubble. So I think we're gonna Shadow Blitz here, but we're gonna Confusion the Kecleon and then Bite the Kecleon, and hopefully that takes it out. Because I believe that's what Kecleon's ability does. Yeah. So yeah, okay, so faster than the Snubble. Oh, Numel. Rip. Oh, hey, cool. Thanks for not hitting my Psychic type with that. It's a bit of a risk knowing that Bite's on the table, but we are going to call Numel, and then we'll swap it out. Okay. Hey! Snubble, you're an MVP for not deigning not to cause problems. Yeah, Spinnerack. Bite should still take out. You can't use Psychic because it's immune. You can't use Confusion. Which is not bad. Assuming that Spinnerack. And you're a Stark type? I get to get a Shroomish? Huge fan. Okay, Nightshade could be pretty good. I think Bug is physical. Level 14. How much health? think just nightshading the Shroomish while Espeon takes care of the Snubbull. Cool, yeah. Cool. The 3 of those could be more than enough to take it out. And if we just sand attack the heck out of Shroomish, then we should be fine. In Exigency, we could call out Flappy to paralyze it. Yeah, Shadow Mist is going to undermine Sand Attack a little bit, but... Where you go, Spinnerack? You're doing so good, Sleepy. Yeah, one more Nightshade is safe. Just use a Pokeball. And yeah, we're not gonna risk Espeon dying here. Are you really a kid? Did you maybe come to rescue Crane? Don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Lavrina, she's in charge here, can be. She looks cute and all, but she's nothing short of terrifying. Get out of here while you still can. It's for your own good. But he left his key card. Hey, I'm only a researcher here. I don't battle. Thanks for the great ball. The great. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. Since it's right here. Bug type and Nightshade could both still be useful compared to having the fire type. I think at least. Maybe, I don't think we're going to use camera. So one of the things I remember is that there are certain Pokemon you can get in Wild Zone that aren't Shadow Pokemon. You can get a Trapinch for sure. You can get a Larvitar for sure. I do feel like there's one Dunsparce show up there as well. You understand, don't you? It's wrong to turn ordinary Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon against their will. Please, would you help us stop this Shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Crane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. Whoa, you... Aren't you that kid I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? Pax? Is it really you, Pax? Are you trying to tell me you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Crane? It's too bad I'm still a member of Cipher. I can't very well let you folks go now, can I? As for you, you snagged my Teddiursa for me that time. I'll give you this. You got guts to come here alone, but I'll pitch you good so you'll never get out again. Anyway, I plan to use Larvitar because Tyranitar is an excellent Pokemon. Murkrow and Rival. Inconvenient, to say the least. And strong, too, compared to my Pokemon. Rhyhorn's probably going to be a tough cookie regardless of whether physical or special. I kind of want to just take out the Murkrow, but Espeon is not built for that. I think we're going to Confusion the Rhyhorn. Good thing we didn't try to swap out. Nice. Okay. I feel like the Murkrow's probably going to use Pursuit again, which puts me in a really tight spot. So I think I just have to do the same thing, because if I try to retreat and Murkrow doesn't use Pursuit, assuming Pursuit works the same way it does modernly, I think we're just going to go for it. Interesting. So is Murkrow using a negative priority move, or is Pursuit a priority move? Interesting. Well, alright, the Espeon. Guess we can send out Skirmish. Murkrow's probably going to know Wing Attack or something. Okay. Freeze. Belva. I mean, that's not a Pokemon. I'll take that. But... critical hit, huh? Skirmish is very slow until it evolves. Carvana's probably good against the Belva, but I might swap Skirmish back out. Because we have Houndour that is a good antithetical choice for the Belva. Take down Spoopy. Why are you hitting so many crits? Do they have, what's it called? The quick claw items? No, I mean, every point of damage might take out the belly button. Okay. Dang. Sorry, Houndour. I guess we can send out Shroomish again. You're good, Pumpkin. Professor Crane, you folks don't have the foggiest notion about how big and scary Cipher is. It's not smart to resist. You can go on about the poor abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own selves. That's my advice. Pax, did you really come here by yourself? That's amazing. But it's dangerous here. We better get out right away. Our worst fears turned out to be true about Cipher. They weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. But the details can wait. Things are gonna get complicated if they return. Let's get out of here quick. But first, we have a box to open. A leaf stone. That's for the frickin' C-Dot, Nuzleaf. Hopefully we get to heal our Pokemon before we have to fight the Braino. I'm gonna save just in case. And I'm skeptical. Again, I'm gonna go the long way and keep my Pokemon down here. 'Cause I think she comes out of that elevator. Most of my memory about this game is wrong so far, so forgive me if this is overcautious. I just genuinely think I might lose if I don't heal my Pokemon first. I probably should have picked a Pokemon other than Spinarak to keep around. Looks like I wasn't wrong. Oh, hey you sneak Crane out. Labrina, this child, he's the intruder. Oh, wait, I so have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. Professor Crane is so going to be very busy. Oh, so very busy. So please be a nice boy and don't disturb us. We're going back to the HQ lab. Stand aside, please. Going back? Seriously, you are so joking. This so happens to be where you work from now on. After all, we so need you to keep working on your studies. You so are the key to our plan. XD001, the ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think I would help you do something that horrible? Oh, that Naps. She still must have made a boo-boo again. I so have to punish him lots. Little boy, maybe you can convince Professor Crane. You can so tell him to study our XD001. You see, our plan is to make shadow Pokemon that can never, ever be purified. XD001 is only our first prototype. So when we work out the problems, we can make combat units with XD series Pokemon. Wouldn't that just be peachy? But we so need the professor's cooperation for our plan. So please, sweetie, can you please ask him nicely to help? Oh, how nasty, you silly boy. You so won't help me with XD001 either? Oh, you'll be sorry now, but you'll so understand. A little hurt is so persuasive. Okay. Not great type matchups for our first Pokemon here. Especially because they're going to be level 20s, yeah. We might need frickin' Flaffy. Beautifly probably knows Absorb or something. And it might know a bug type move. But I think we're gonna keep Carvana out. Scary Face lowers speed, so that could be okay. But it's also targeted, so I don't know if that's worth it. We'll have you take out the Beautifly. I guess we'll have... Because Beautifly is bug flying, right? Well, let's try it. The dark type rough. Carvana, bad time. I don't think we're gonna call Carvana this turn. I think we're gonna Shadow Blitz and take out Love Disc. Because Shadow Blitz plus Confusion should do it. Espeon should survive. Unless, of course, the Storms score more lucky crits. Yeah, cool. Roselia. That's bad for Carvana. So... we're gonna swap. And we can send Carvana back if we need. Hopefully a grass type move is coming for Hound Power. And then it shouldn't matter too much. You'll be a flex type move too. Flappy. We suspected the Absorb though. Yeah, they double teaming the Carvana, huh? So not a bad call. So you'll Ember Roselia and you'll Thundershock Beautifly. Leech Seed's a little frustrating. I still haven't gotten around to giving my Pokemon items yet, so Beef doesn't scare me all that much. Being slower to move their Pokemon is a little frustrating. And since Roselia's gonna get Leech Seed life back and might get Mega Drain life back, it's a little more than irritating. Okay, but we took out Refly. And hopefully, our Shadow Pokemon is something that can be easily... Huh. Thunder Waves, perhaps. Delcatty. I think it's a Shadow Pokemon. Though why you would ever want a cute, cuddly cat like Delcatty to have its heart closed to you as a trainer, I cannot fathom. Okay, so we'll Ember, and we will preemptively Thunder Wave the Delcatty. Shadow Rush, I think, is like quick attack. Yeah, bug against dark. Okay. Yeah, both of their Pokemon being so fast is irritating. Please, please. Good. Good. So Delcatty should be super slow now. And I'm hoping I'm gonna risk one more. Dang it! I was hoping Carvana would be faster. That's my bad. I didn't think Roselli was all that fast with Pokemon. Poison resistance bug, but I think the grass is still weak to it, so I think Signal Beam's gonna be the best bet. Leech Seed, that's fine. Cool. Thank goodness. That's awkward. I think bringing Flappy back out as another female Pokemon probably won't hurt. Delcatty as an evolved Pokemon. Oh yeah, Ghost against normal. I am truly the dumbest man alive. So Flappy being able to body slam is probably going to be ideal. One paralysis would be really nice, though. You know, just putting that out there. Skelly. Thank you. We should be able to just use a Pokeball since it's red health and paralyzed. I don't remember what Shadow Mist does, and I don't want to use it without checking. Yeah. Yes. Got him. What on earth? How could you be so strong? Oh, I so hate to say this. Little boy, I can't beat you right now. Master Greeble will be so cross with me, but that's okay. I'll let you owe me this one time. But you have to promise you'll think about my plan next time. If you see XD001, I'm sure you'll so want to help me. I'll so be waiting for you. Labrina! Pax, you have grown tough, haven't you? In fact, I'm amazed at how much stronger you've grown in this short time. I guess we'll be relying on you even more from now on, Pax. Now that we know Cipher is back, we need to move quickly. We'll have to come up with ways of stopping him. This time, let's really head back to the HQ lab. A data ROM? Here, may I see that? This may be something important. We'll take it back and analyze it. I don't think we fight Weevil here, which is the only reason I'm going up this elevator. Yeah. Thanks to you, Pax, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cipher hasn't disappeared. The fact that they're still around is alarming. Worse, they are making more shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they are trying to create the ultimate shadow Pokemon, one that is impossible to purify. Cipher must be plotting world domination using shadow Pokemon as their weapons again. To counter Cipher's new shadow Pokemon conspiracy, Director, Lily, we did it! The Purify Chamber is finally completed! Oh my! Oh, what fantastic timing! It's finally finished! Lily, thank you. Thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's all go have a look at the Purify Chamber. Let's. Oh. Take a good look, Pax. This is the Purify Chamber. Pax, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow Incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Pax, your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together our Pokemon HQ lab. Pax, if your father were here, I'm sure that he would be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, Pax, we'll have you lead the way. The glorious history of the Purify Chamber will begin with you. But first, if you'd be so kind as to briefly explain how the Purify Chamber works. Certainly. Okay, Pax, listen closely. The Purify Chamber is a facility in which shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted in what we call a set. This is where a shadow Pokemon comes into contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can efficiently purify up to 9 shadow Pokemon at the same time. There's one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon on a set with shadow Pokemon. The number of regular Pokemon placed with a shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with a shadow Pokemon, the quicker purification is. Next, the compatibility of the Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of the Pokemon involved and the directions they face. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now I'd like to check the sets out. The Purify Chamber status is on standby. System status is good to go. Step under that circular plate. A holographic image of the Pokemon involved in purification will appear. Well, it would if there were actually some Pokemon on the sets. When you're checking on the hologram, you can zoom to individual sets. At any selected set, you can configure things as you see fit. The control panel will appear for you to pick the Pokemon you want to place on the selected set, position them, and so on. If you bring some Pokemon packs, you can place them on sets. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually try. We'll also be around to provide advice if you need it. First, check the hologram, please. Okay. So we'll definitely put Delcatty in there. Then what types do we think do you want similar types? Is that gonna help? Okay, so I'm guessing it is type advantage that increases. The normal type isn't going to do us much good, but also we simply don't have that many Pokemon to make it useful, so. But once we get these two purified, it should be all right. Nice. How did you find the Purified Chamber? Using the system, it's possible to purify many Shadow Pokemon at the same time. Oh, you can also access the Purified Chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature. Now, the issue is how Shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cipher. It looks as if you'll have to get busy with some more of the Snag Machine packs. Twist my arm. The Purified Chamber is very pretty with things spinning around. Jovi wishes she could ride too. Will the professor let Jovi go on it if Jovi asks nicely? The director came back safely. The Purified Chamber was completed. We can finally slow down and catch our breath. After your father passed away, Professor Crane and I carried on with his studies. If you were here to see this, I'm sure your father would be happy and proud. Did you heal my Pokemon? Yes, you did. Okay. So let's go get our 3 Pokemon purified, and then we can do a better team. Oh, speaking of Cipher, Lily, have you made any progress with that data ROM we brought back from Cipher's lab? Oh yes, I've asked Datan to analyze the contents of that data ROM. It should be ready soon. Pax, could you go upstairs and ask Datan how he's doing? Datan is the man in the room next to the director's office, remember? He was compiling the basic data. Big Brother's tired, so Jovi will go. Oh, Jovi, it's okay. This is for work. Seeing Jovi and her boundless energy makes me realize I'm back home. Anyway, I wonder what's on that data ROM. Oh, Jovi, there's no stopping you. Please, Pax, go ask Datan how he's doing up in his office upstairs. You got it. Oh, isn't Datan the man who's always fooling around with his computer here? This is strange. Jovi wonders where he went. Kecleon? Good hide-and-seek partner. What's that, Datan? Let me think. Oh, he went downstairs earlier. He had this look of consternation on his face. Oh, you're looking for Datan? I saw someone go outside her. Maybe that was Datan? thought Nathan was running outside the lab with a forlorn expression on his face. Is there something the matter? Wow, I'm sorry, Professor, I couldn't decipher it. Huh? Oh, it's you, Pax. You scared me half to death. That data ROM is heavily protected, like a bank vault. It would take a seriously talented guy to break through and get at the contents. A seriously talented guy, you say? Oh, Professor, I'm terribly sorry. It can't be helped. And if it's a seriously talented guy we need, well, I think we may have a solution. Who would that person be? Pax, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but can you deliver the data ROM to ONBS in Pirate Town? Datin, head the data ROM to Pax, please. Oh, right away. I believe Pyrite Town is the finger-snapping town. ONBS is known as a TV network. They're much more than that. People that later founded ONBS were actually instrumental in breaking Cipher's conspiracy 5 years ago. Please deliver the data ROM to Net at ONBS. He's the right-hand man to Sec, ONBS's leader. I'm confident that he will be able to get the contents of that data ROM. Pyrite is past Agate. It's quite far, so be careful when you're traveling out that way. We are going to go to Agate first, though. Again, purify the Pokemon we've got. Get a different team. Again, I don't know what our final team is going to look like. We have a preponderance of dark types. And, like, if I want to use Larvitar, it does kind of put a damper on having Houndoom in the first place, which makes me lean towards Numel, but also Numel's very slow and not the strongest Pokemon, to say the least. Numel, open the door to its heart. Takedown's okay. Charm? Eh. Yeah. High health, but low everything else. So I think we'll keep Houndour for now. But we're thinking, because you have Houndoom, Fire Dart, Nuzleaf / Shiftry as Grass Dart, and Carvana as Water Dart. Rock Tomb's pretty good. And Refresh is okay. Yeah, Baltoy is a good tank Pokemon. So, I mean, Rock Tomb and Mudslap were both good, like, status-y kind of moves. We could get, like, spikes and other things that Claydol is good for. Dig, interesting. Refresh. I don't remember when Ariados comes out. But I think we'll go get Spiel for the time being. And maybe we'll plug Gulpin. I don't know. Yeah, we really don't have that many good options. think Golden's gonna be better than Spinner at least. Because we have a fairly balanced game. At least once Carvana remembers a water type move. Noble town of rogues and ruffians. See? Finger snapping town. Marcia, wait for me. Marcia, wait for me. There goes Marcia, tearing off like a tornado as usual. There goes one busy girl. What's up with you, kid? Why are you giving me the eye? You know who I am? I'm Kale. They call me the Gatekeeper Pirate. That smoldering look says you're raring to challenge me. If it's a battle you want, I'm here. Alright, then I'll show you what being Kale the Gatekeeper Pirate is all about. Ah, so rogues wear that outfit in this. I was kind of hoping the Waltz would be a shadow Pokemon. The rough skin sucks, but we are going to buy it. That's a bit concerning. Fairy Face is also a little concerning. At least it was targeted at Coke. C-Dot is just grass type. I don't think C-Dot is a dark type. Kudos to the rogue for not having a shadow Pokemon. Even with the scary face, this level was still slower. That's crazy. Houndour's probably gonna bite Espeon. If I send out Shermish, it's just gonna burn it, so we'll just send out our own. Here, acceptable. Whoa! Hey kid, I have to hand it to you. You have to be good to be Kale, Pyrite's Gatekeeper. Thanks, man. Have you heard? Wild Pokemon have appeared. Patine, who's considered Pyrite's mother, foretold the appearance of Pokemon in the wild. Well, it came true. It's incredible. We'll now be able to catch wild Pokemon right here in the Ore region. Find what you seek, be it an object, person, or luck. Welcome to Fatine's fortune-telling chamber. I am Fatine. If ever a problem clouds your brow, you shall come to me. Mr. Ducking, this town's leader, he took my fortune-telling to heart. He searched high and low for the wild Pokemon I had foretold. Search has been rewarded. He appears to have found several locations where wild Pokemon appear. Okay. So, would you like to tell me where they are? I saw Marcia running off. She's always bursting with energy, that one. That impatient energy of Marcia's, she gets that from her father, Ducking. Ha 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 ha. You're probably gonna battle me, right? This is Pyrite Town, famous as the home to ONBS. You came to take a tour of ONBS too, didn't you? I can tell. We get visitors from all over. The ONBS building stands next to the big windmill. You really can't miss it. But you don't want to battle. That's fine. I'm Cheryl, the chief of Pirate Police. Are you a traveling trader? The town has become peaceful, but there's still plenty of roughnecks around. They know how to keep us busy, what with their brawling and so on. Lots of them will go out of their way to pick a fight. Be careful when you're out in the streets. I'm sorry, who do you have pictures of on your back wall? Darn it, I got locked up over a dumb street fight. If I don't get out of here soon. Kid, are you that thing on your arm? It can't be. No, it's nothing. Get lost already. I'm pretty sure that's what the Cipher people looked like in the first game. How about a hyper potion? Yippee. Ow, I got lumps on my head from some shiny-headed guy thumping me. I don't deny it, I flipped off at him first, but he took a swing at me first. You gotta let me out of here. I've never seen a wild Pokemon before. I can't wait to get my eyes on one. Ducking's the leader of Pyrite. He also operates the Coliseum here. But lately I hear he's letting his right-hand man Silva run things. After all, Ducking committed to his quest to find wild Pokemon. We're expecting big things from him, too. We bring you ONBS news. This is a story on the man who works inside Pyrite's landmark, the town's giant windmill. The man is familiar to all with his slogan, 35 long years of cranking gears. However, there have been rumors in some quarters that perhaps his claim of 35 years is hugely exaggerated, and that the real figure is 5 years. Asking the man himself proved fruitless, since he refused to say anything other than 35 long years of cranking gears. While the truth is shrouded in mystery, ONBS pledges to determinedly follow up on this story. Oh no, hoodlums. Alright then, what do we have here? Well, if it isn't Friendly and Folly, what do you think you're up to? What are we up to? You've got it all wrong. We're just here to do some shopping, that's all. Now, don't you lie to me. I know about the likes of you. You're up to no good, aren't you? Cut us some slack, Officer Johnson, sir. We've had a change of heart. We've sworn off our criminal ways. Yes, sir. No. That doesn't watch with me. No, sir, it doesn't. I won't have you lot walking around the streets as if you own the place. Shh, pompous oaf. Folly, the man here won't listen to reason. Let's get out of here. I'm Silva. I'm the operating manager of Pirate Coliseum. Well, I'm managing the title only. I'm just filling in. Ducking, the town's leader, discovered a place where wild Pokemon gather. Ever since then, he's been engrossed in searching for wild Pokemon. In the meantime, he left me in charge of the Coliseum. If you want to battle, you should go straight to the Coliseum registration desk and apply. I make Poke Snacks that wild Pokemon can't resist. Ducking asked me to make them. I never imagined I would be getting a part-time job at this age. But it's a bit too dark and chilly for my old bones to take. Achoo! And you have all these barrels of toxic freaking waste. I was hoping that I guess that's not necessarily the Pokemon symbol. I just, like, my Pokemon aren't that hurt, but, you know, it never hurts to be prepared. Oh, wait, you come from another town, didn't you? On the way here, did you happen to spot any wild Pokemon? I've never seen any in the wild. You know how the environment around these parts was too caustic for Pokemon to survive. But recently, people have been saying there were wild Pokemon out and about. What should I buy today? I'd like to buy some X accuracy, but I don't have enough money. Why are you shopping if you can't buy an X accuracy? Listen, if someone were to say, I'll give you 10 Pokepoles for free, would you take them? Sure. Yes, of course you would. Anyone would make that mistake and accept. Okay. I see. You seem to be able to make decisions coolly. I must be a total nincompoop for accepting these useless red and white sticks. Do you use different items for treating your Pokemon when they're hurt in some way? I get lazy, so I use full heal for clearing up any kind of trouble. Alright, buy great balls. Doesn't look like it. I don't think I need super potions yet. I'll buy a couple of revives. I don't know if I'm gonna need them, but you know, can't hurt. Those two that just ran off. They're named Folly and Trudley. They once belonged to Cipher, but just as mere grubs. Back in those days, they wreaked havoc as if they owned the place, but I caught up with them and put them straight. I got quite the dashing figure, don't I? It's my job to uphold the peace and pyrite. Pow! I better return to the inn again today and get rested up. Before I do that, a little spot of exercise would be the thing. Won't let me sleep better. So, Sonny, how about we have a quick battle? Good, good. We'll work up a good sweat together. Ah, yes. Classically, standing around and issuing orders to subordinates is a great way to work up a sweat. How could I have forgotten? I suspected, with his outfit, that he would have electric types. So I'm a little concerned. Well, we always just swap out for frickin' Shroomish. Oh, come on, man. Mega Drain, that's cute. That'll be helpful in the future, but now... Oh, okay. Skirmish can probably finish off Slum. The confusion magnified. Oh, frick. I feel like the Nooble's gonna kill our Shroomish if we don't swap out. All of our non-shadow Pokemon are weak to ground types, though. And you'll probably know it's Dig, if not Mudslap. So I think we're going to take Carvana back out, because the odds of a Magnemite using an electric type move on a Shroomish are pretty slim. And then next turn, Espeon should be able to kill Magnemite before it gets to attack, assuming we don't miss. Hey, cool. Okay. I lost, but hey, I worked up a good sweat. You're quite a toughie. I'm sure surprised. You should check the dual square up ahead of here. You'll be sweating up a storm. Welcome to the Pyrite Super Grand Hotel. One stay at our sumptuously appointed and most gorgeously decorated hotel in the very lap of luxury will leave not only you, but your Pokemon feeling fully restored. We don't offer a children's rate. I'm sure you'll find a charge of 100 Poke to be a mere pittance. Will you stay with us tonight? For convenience, I will say yes. A boy your age traveling all alone, it's quite inspiring. You've earned this rest. I hope you've had a good rest. I hope you stay at the Pirate Super Grand Hotel again the next time. Okay. So we can have Houndour start next, because we want Houndour to evolve. I think Houndour, it's like early 20s, if not just 20. Oh, it's a wild Zigzagoon. It's cute. I've been traveling through the Ore region. I think the Ravaged Land is getting better, little by little. I don't think it'll be all that far before wild Pokemon can survive out here. Focus Band, that's not bad. Great Ball, nice. We like Great Balls. I was at the Coliseum where I managed to beat my first 3 opponents, but couldn't pull off the last win. You don't win the prize if you can't put together a 4-win streak. It's gonna make some. I'm going to get some hard-earned rest and make another challenge. Okay, so what items do we have? We just have the Focus Band as a holdable that other Pokemon don't already have. I mean, I could take Carvana's Dark Glasses and give him the Espeon just for bite, since I don't think Houndour has a fan attack. Numel has a Charcoal, so I think we'll go back and get that and give that to Houndour. Oh, wait. This is the Sheriff's Office? No. I don't think these guys have items. Yeah, cool. Oh, do I have to? Oh, no. Awkward. Again, so many conveniences. So I believe Houndour is a special attacker more than a physical attacker. Yeah. So buffing up the Ember is going to be better than buffing up the Faint attack. So presumably we're going to have to fight a bunch of these people. I'm hoping many of them have Shadow Bone. This is the dual square, where the weak fail and the strong prevail. Don't be rattled if someone suddenly challenges you to a battle. Fiddle. So the Ladybug, knowing bug type moves, might be a little sketchy. But hopefully, that move will take care of that. No! Oh! I mean... The rewind option, right? That's a thing? Question mark? Rip. Rough. Scary, but not that scary. Fight. Yeah, that would be... embarrassing. Of course you did. Of course you did. Light screen's kind of annoying. If you kill my Carbon, I will swear. Oh, you bastard. I keep using the word kill. Pokemon faint, they don't die, but, you know. Hopefully, we'll still keep making through the light screen. I think we will, since we did more than 2 birds on the first hit. Yeah. Unfortunate, the light screen. I do kind of want to kill the Shuffet. Kill the cave. Okay, yeah. Frame rate is pretty fast, but as I recall, not very strong. So we're going to Shadow Blitz, and I'm hoping that Faint Attack can take out Rim. Yeah, cool. The Shadow Blitz was in case it did. I didn't want to use Mega Drain on a Pokemon that isn't weak to it. With the light screen still active. Thanks for not using that on my grass type. I feel like crying. If you get the urge to battle, come for a visit. We're always waiting. Okay, so there is redoable experience, which is good to know because I might want to level up my Pokemon a bit. So like to purify Carvana, so we're gonna go back real quick and rest up. I don't know where the fastest Pokemon center is. It might be Gation Port, but also I think my battle's a pretty easy spot. We're honestly close, so I think I'm gonna have both Shroomish and Carvana out front. Yeah, they're both real close. And then we can go purify them and hopefully leveling them up actually. Who would be an easy target? None of them screams water type to me. He might have rock and ground, but my fear is that he looks kind of like a bird catcher, bird keeper. So I'm going to go for you first. You want to battle with me, don't you? I can tell. I was seized by the urge too. Spino and Bagon, kind of rough. We want to take out the Swine up. Ice moves might be pretty strong. Question: Shroomish special or physical? I assume physical. You're just tanky. Rayleigh Wizlet is probably physical attacking. So I guess we'll just go stab because I think Ice resists grass. I mean, Bagon's just going to be strong regardless, but yeah, Powder's now rip. It's probably a white move, yeah. Ah. I don't want Swine to attack me. Pain, especially with the leer. We'll risk it. If Shroomish faints, then that's okay. Shroomish will be purified. Goodness gracious. I didn't think Murphy was that strong in Pokemon. We're definitely the Thunder Shot. I think we're gonna send out Gulp. open with first here. I underestimated you. I thought you were just a kid. Not bad. It's not going to be this way next time. Okay, so we can challenge them freely, which means that there's an infinite amount of Pokemon, which means I'm not really concerned about using the end to press stuff instead. Yes, I thought I had mentioned Trigger 308 that I had been playing the coolest Pokemon game and you didn't know. I thought I had talked about it. The animations. Don't forget the animation. Like, freaking every time Houndour gets hit by anything, I'm always just like, ooh, because you look so sad. To be fair, Edgy is much more Pokemon Coliseum than Gale of Darkness, but the point does stand. Sweet baby indeed. Yes, this is the one with Dark Vision. The main character in the first game is just significantly edgier than the main character in this one. And to be fair, spoilers, Dark Lugia is part of the opening cutscene, so... And I mean, frickin' box art, too. Yes, Finnel, we know. Okay. Let's go heal up Carvana. And then maybe we'll wait until Delcatty is ready. We'll try you. This is a duel square. We live by tradition here. There's no need for greetings, just battle. Normal types. We can do it normal types. It'd be cool to have I believe that you did have a crush for that, yes. Still do, probably. I don't think I have a fighting type yet. Oh, but I forgot to swap to Carvana, that's fine. We want Houndour to evolve. So we'll send out Carvana with Espeon. And then Zigzagoon's gonna probably Odor Sleuth and Quick Attack. Whismur might do Sing or Confusion, so we'll take out Whismur first. All of the animations in this game are so cute. Sand Attack, wasn't expecting that. We have Shockwave on Gulpin. We're not too worried. We'll bite Zigzagoon. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but it always feels like the first move after being hit by Sand Attack always misses. This, I agree. I agree. Galanar's Blade, I agree. I'm happy that it finally came out, that's for sure. Jeez. True. I guess Carvana just has very little defense. That's probably it more than other Pokemon being strong. Apom. Yes, they added half Radiance. Okay, you're gonna faint anyway. Oh, but I don't. Sorry for the flicker there. My capture card had an issue. I think we're gonna call, even though he's probably gonna die, because I don't know if you can purify Pokemon who are currently in Rage mode, reverse mode, whatever. Faint Attack can't miss, and so I think we're just using Faint Attack instead of Embering. Let's go in. Did you not own Radiant Dawn? How did you not play the first half? Like your older brother played it? Dunsparce is kinda uggo, yeah. See? Just stop it with the Sand Attack, man. I didn't know that they were linked games. Interesting. Or are they... I might just have to ask you about that later, because I'm not sure if I understand, but there is the Ike Fire Emblem game for sure on the emulator. Oh, okay, I think I misunderstood. I thought, I had assumed that Path of Radiance was like a additional version or mode on okay, yeah, two separate games rather than like a DLC mode or whatever. That would be weird for a game prior to consoles being always connected to the internet. I don't know why my capture card is causing issues right now, but hopefully it doesn't persist for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, good job, Flashy. I didn't count on losing. What a surprise! If anyone demands a battle here in Duel Square, you shouldn't complain. That's the rule around here. Okay, I mean, we can probably stick around for at least one more battle. Don't think we fought you yet. Doesn't matter to me who my opponents are, even little kids. I battle with all my might. Dirt. Okay. The psychic type is like a sketch, but hopefully Bite will take it out. And then probably just attack through it, you know? Nice. Punish. Okay, not bad. Okay, so that's an easy trainer to take out multiple times. Oh, we had to lose. Who do you think you are? I'm not losing next time, you. Bonjour. Do you know, my Pokemon and I have matched très bien. I don't speak French, man. I don't think I can ever lose now. I'll show you my aggressive style. I really don't speak French. I can do Spanish. I can fake German a little bit, but French is way outside of my wheelhouse. Okay. The Machop scares me a little less than the Tentacool, I think. So this will also probably be a fairly easy fight. But maybe we Shockwave the Tentacool and Confusion, the Machop, for the, yeah, not stab, the super effective. Okay, that's good. Darn it all! I played things too aggressively. This can't be right. Patine's fortune telling us a reputation of never being wrong. Okay. I'm hoping by the time we walk over to the PC, Delcatty will be done, but I'm guessing that's not going to be the case at this point. So we're gonna quickly pull Delcatty out. Oh, you're so close, my girl. We're gonna go do one more quick battle with Delcatty, and then we'll go purify Pokemon and call it a day. Also no Shockwave, that's crazy. But I can't imagine a normal type Pokemon is going to have a high special attack. Okay, that's not bad. I think we will go for the Shockwave. Okay, yeah, still not great. Calm down, Pat. So cute, though. This can't be right. Patine's fortune telling has a reputation of never being wrong. Okay, we'll go purify, and then again, we'll call it a day. Trinish is so stupid looking. The womp face on it, it's got, like... False swipe, that's pretty good. False swipe leaves a Pokemon with at least 0 or 1 HP, which is really good for capturing Pokemon. No, I don't want any Game Shrimish. Water Pulse, that's better than Water Gun. Yeah, you have so little defense. Holy cow. Superpower. Sweet Kiss. Not bad. Okay. While we're walking back, as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like the video, for you to subscribe to the channel. I'll be playing more Pokemon on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, assuming that nothing comes up. And then I'll be playing more Dark Souls 3 on Thursday. Pretty close to finishing Dark Souls 3. It should be about 2, maybe 3 more streams, depending on how long certain areas take. But yeah, looking forward to it. And yeah, I hope you have a good weekend. Looking forward to it. Bunch of new games coming out in April. Again, there's always a chance that we will try some of them. Always a chance that, you know, might... Again, I have siblings and siblings-in-law who are part of my Steam family, and whenever they buy games, it's always nice to be able to take advantage of that. So if that happens, I might try a couple of new games, but otherwise... it'll be mostly Pokemon and Dark Souls up to the for the foreseeable future. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, bye-bye.